Hey y'all, I'm back. So I got suited up, and I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys in the frame with me as best as I could. Um, let's see where we at here. Uh, First thing I like to do when I'm out here, the first thing I like to do is I go ahead and I always try to get my smoker prepped. So this way it'll be good and smoky by the time I'm ready. And I use burlap for my smoker. The, the second thing I like to grab is a frame holder. I got these. It's like a big old kit on Amazon. Comes with everything you need in it, and it came with the frame holder. And then I always go ahead and grab my hive tool to go ahead and get my job started. Let's see if you guys can see me well. Okay. What I'm gonna do? Go ahead and remove my frame here, and I do have this bee stuff here. Um, it's a bee patty. I don't like it. I'm gonna take it out for the simple fact that it's I've been seeing a lot of beetles, and now that I'm looking on it, you guys can see it got it's hard for me to see here. It got maggots, y'all, and that's not good. I don't know if you guys can see that because I'm looking through the screen, but it got maggots on it. So I'm gonna remove this stuff. Okay? And guys, I won't be using this stuff no more. The bees eat at it, but it's not. They're not. They really go to the sugar water the most. Yeah, and that kind of stirs them up a little bit. All right. I'm gonna put some smoke down in there and force them down. Put some smoke in there. Throw off your signal. And I'm gonna open her up. I'm gonna check the top. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm gonna check the top to make sure I don't see the queen or anything like that on there. And if I do see any hive beetles, I will squash them at this time. And the queen is not on here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set this down. Okay. Now, just just by the look of it, I can see that they've been to work, y'all. They've been working. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna go ahead and put my frame down, my frame holder down. Okay. And there's a lot of bees on here. I'm gonna go ahead and push some of them down. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm in your way. I'm trying to give you guys the best footage I can without being in the way too much. Okay. Well, this tripod, y'all, it's not the best neither. Okay. Let's see. All right. I'll be right back. And sometimes it's good to have all your tools. Trying to make sure everything you're gonna use is already up front. Alright. They didn't like that at all. And this here is a hive tool, a frame tool. Okay. That is stuck. Oh. Yeah. I do tend to get a little nervous sometimes when I'm working with these bees, but it's not good. I try to stay as calm as possible because I'm still new at this, y'all. Okay. Ooh, this frame is heavy. And this, I see a lot of nectar in here. A lot of brood. And there's also cap honey. So this thing here is looking real good. Tons of larvae. So this frame is jumping, y'all. Okay. My queen, she's not on this frame. So I'm gonna go to the next frame to see how they've been working on it. They are upset. And I don't blame them. Somebody breaking into my house, I'll be upset too. Okay. This is one of the frames I switched around the last time I was in here, and they are, it's almost complete, y'all. They've been they capped honey. They've been filling it out, and they almost complete filling it out. So that sugar water is working. I'm glad to see that. And I don't see the queen on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and place it over here. Now that I got two frames out the way, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna take any more frames out. That's just to give me some space. So this way I don't put them in the I don't put them all in the wrong spot. Okay? So now, and you will mix match sometimes. I did mix and match some of these frames because they're all new frames. It only came with like 5. It was a nuke when I got it, so about 5 frames was about 5 of these frames was full, and the other 5 I had to kind of like alternate in between so they could kind of like draw the comb with the sugar water I've been giving them. A lot of larvae in this one here. It's a lot of larvae. I don't know if you can see in there. A lot of brood. Tons of larvae. And this is one of the new frames that I built, y'all. So they're doing, the queen, she is working. This is my strongest hive, y'all. Okay. This is one of the frames that came with it. And it's I see larvae in there. And some, but not a lot. But they are capping honey up there. I do see some brood on this side, and it looked like some drone cells. Also some honey cell, some honey, capped honey too. I do see tons of larvae on this side. So I don't know if they had this hatched out or something, but they're seeming to do some work. You can see them in there, sticking their heads in the cone there. But they are working on this one here. Here's another new frame. I alternate it in the middle here so they can start filling it out. It's not fully filled, but they are currently working on it. There is my queen. I marked her. Can you see her? She got the red dot on her. You see her? That's my queen with the red dot on her. And she is trying to lay. Trying to get her out the way. This frame is heavy and it is capped. And these are one of my new frames I put together, y'all. And it is full of brood. I can see some nectar and some capped honey. Down here the frame kind of look a little wonky down there, and that's because I didn't have the frames tight enough. That's why I had to pull some of it off, cut some of it off, and have them redo it. But I since learned from that mistake. Okay. Yeah, they've been filling out this frame here too. This is another new frame, and they're working on it. I currently see some pollen in there. Like they're storing pollen. And that frame there is kind of wonky too. Which let me know that I need to go ahead and push this frame up closer so it don't get too wonky. The bee space is real, y'all. This is one of the older frames. Still got a lot of pollen and stuff in there for the new ones, for the youngins. Some good honey. There is some larvae. This little wonky comb down here, I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. But yeah, there is some bee food in there. I'm not sure how well you guys can see that. Up top there, it looked like it's some drone cells. The big cells up top at the top of the frame there. I think those are drone cells. And some more cat brood. this is my strongest hive. Okay. What I wasn't doing, I wasn't pushing my frames all the way back, so it caused the bees to make this really wonky setup. Get out of the way, guys. Don't get squashed. So make sure you push your frames back. When they start to act crazy, just give them a little smoke. Make sure they can get out the way. Get those frames pushed together. Beep beep, watch out guys. Watch out. I like to both my fingers, push them back as tight as possible. I'm also looking for my queen. Because you don't want to squish your queen. And when you're pushing your frame back together like that, you can see them kind of festoning. From one frame to the other, so just be careful. Oh, that squash one, Jesus Christ! Why you go there? It's, when you squish one, it will rile them up, man, and it's not on purpose. It's like they want to help them. This is why you got to be very careful with the queen. It's good to get her out the way because you don't want to squish her. Okay. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay. I'm just inspecting to see if I see the queen before I start putting in this frame. Come on, get out of the way. You see me, I am pushing up on these frames. So yeah. These guys are something. Right. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's that for that box, y'all. Whew. I, I clearly, uh, I clearly riled them up. But so far, everything's looking really good. I'm not sure if you guys saw a lot of that. It's hard for me to see you guys and see what's going on with this screen on my face and all these bees buzzing. Because they're angry, y'all. I mean, they're angry. It's also good to have a good bee suit. And I think this is Galena Farms bee suits. Really good, y'all. I'm not even hot. Okay. So now I want to go ahead and I want to put the lid back on. My fire is kind of out and out. Let me go ahead and put a flame to it. And of course, my lighter don't want to light. So maybe I could start her up with some fresh air here. And maybe I could get them to go down. Not much. Now go down, go down, go down. I'm going to go ahead and scrape off as much as this stuff here as I can. There's even a spider in there. Like, why is there a spider in there? Love bug. Alright. I do not like that bee patty stuff. I'm not getting that again. I'm seeing worms and stuff. And yeah. I'm not gonna be doing that no more. Okay. You get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. Excuse me. Yep. Gonna get knocked down. Nobody's food gonna get squished. The lid is going down, y'all. Oh Lord. Guys, I do lose one or two bees during this process, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm trying my best to not lose any bees at all, but it seems like I'm not quite there yet. That's why I haven't been recording this process, because I try not to deal with the video and trying to focus more on the bees, because the bees are more important to me, y'all, than making videos. So I'm not gonna go into my second hive today. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this over with here soon. and make sure my bees are okay more than anything. I just wanted to give you guys an kind of an update of how my bees are doing from the time I got them to now, and what's working for me and what's not. And of course, I'm not a bee professional. This is the first time I'm ever dealing with bees, but this is what I've been seeing on the channels and like YouTube and so on. From other beekeepers. I'll be trying to make sure this lid is down all the way, y'all. Sometimes it seems like it's all the way down, sometimes it don't. But it's all the way down. Later on, I will go ahead and I'll feed them. But right now, I'm just gonna leave them alone. I think I caused them enough headache as of right now. So I'm just gonna fall back off of them and let them be. I just mixed some feed up, so I will be coming out here to feed them and help them with that feed so they can start building out the rest of the frames. But I just wanted to take you guys into my strongest hive to show you that, you know, that you guys can do this as well. It's a little bit nerve-wracking at first, but the more you do it, you'll get comfortable with it. And this bee just followed me all the way over here, y'all. That's that bee is really upset. But it's not super hard, y'all. It's work. It just takes you a little time, and it's not crazy amount of work. You know, it is not crazy amount of work. It's just taking your time and inspecting it. I go through my hive every 6 or 7 days. I go into the hive, y'all. You gotta go in there. If I had never went in there, I would have never seen them worms. Today was the first time, actually, while I'm recording, I have seen worms on that bee patty. The last time I checked was 7 days ago, and I'm glad that I caught that. And I'm glad that you guys were there to witness it as well. So I'm just gonna let them rest for right now, get them a little break. Later on, I'm gonna feed them some sugar water, and I won't be doing the bee patties no more, y'all. Galena Farms, they make an awesome suit. You know, this they're pricey, but it's a good suit. I'm sitting down here, y'all. I'm telling you, I am not even sweating, and I didn't get not one bite. And if you want as well, hold on, you can open this up, guys. They make it so that you can open it up. Sorry. Yeah, so it's, look at this. You see that on my hand? Oh, hold on. It's on my pinky. You see that there? That's a hive beetle, yo. I think it's trying to eat the nectar off my hand. But yeah, this is an awesome suit. Now, you know, price wise, it's pricey, and it's eerie. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I like to go big or go home sometime. You know, I like the expensive stuff. But before I got this suit, I had the what's it? The Harvest Lane Honey suit from Tractor Supply, and they have like this. It's not as they don't have the breathe vent like this suit does, but it's an okay suit. Start off, it's you can get a cheap suit. It's like $70, 60, $70 for that. And everybody, my daughter got one, my wife got one. I'm the only one with this expensive suit because I'm the one pretty much out here all the time, you know, working with the bees because everybody's scared of the bees. But I like this because they said it was really breathable, and it is. It is really breathable. And I forgot which channel I was watching. I watch them all the time. I'm just very bad with names. But I was watching the it's not Sunday Backyard Farmer. It's one of the channels. When I remember these channels, I will comment them and I will link them. But I was watching a young lady and gentleman talk about this guy and from Galena Farms, and I was like, okay, they seem like, you know, a trustworthy site because, you know, the people that represented it and their channel. So I went ahead and I looked them up and I joined their Facebook group, and I just didn't know what sizing at the time I might need. And you know, I'm a fairly small guy, but I'm big too. You know, I'm 200 and something pounds, 205 pounds. I don't look like it, but I'm 205 pounds. And I told him my height. I'm 5'8", 205. You know, medium built. And I reached out to the guy to try to figure out what size suit do I need, and he told me I need a medium, and I went with a large because, you know, I said maybe I could get the more, you know, room to protection, you know, and I should have went with the medium like he told me because this is a big suit, but I like it. I don't get no stings. I'm not hot. It's a sunny day, and I'm just chilling. Like it's a good suit. And if you guys really want a good suit that's really breathable and protects you, and you see how active my hive was, my bees followed me all the way to my porch, and not one sting. You know, so that is, you know, amazing. So I can vouch with this suit. Now, see my hands? They're very sticky. They're very sticky, y'all. They get dirty. Your suit is gonna get dirty. If you're doing your work, if you're doing what you're supposed to do in your hive, your bees will get dirty. Your bee suit will get dirty. So I just wanted to take the time to show you guys the process that I go through while servicing my bees, what I look for: queen cells, brood, larvae, honey. Make sure they fed. Make sure I see my queen. Make sure that, you know, the cones are being built out. Make sure the cones are not wonky. Looking for hive beetles. Those are the things I'll be looking for as of right now. Those are the things that I've been, you know, hearing people looking for. So I try to look for the same thing. The more I research, the more I get better at this. I can start to look for, you know, better things, more things, what to look for. My goal was not to find the queen. You know, my goal was to look for everything that I mentioned just a while ago. Yes, the queen is very important to find her, to get her out the way. You don't want to squish her, but you shouldn't be trying to focus just on the queen herself. You should be trying to focus on all the other things like that I mentioned earlier. So with that said, guys, you know, peace, love, and hair grease, man. I'll see y'all later. All right.